Some construction projects are meant to change the world, but not all of them succeed. Whether it's due to poor planning, lack of funding, or major design flaws, some projects fail so badly that they become famous for all the wrong reasons. In this video, we'll take a look at the top 5 failed construction projects. Massive structures that were left unfinished, abandoned, or completely useless. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get regular updates. Let's get started. Number 5. The John Hancock Tower. The John Hancock Tower, officially known as 200 Clarendon Street, was designed by renowned architect Io Ming Pei and completed in 1976. Standing at 60 stories and 790 feet, it was intended to be a modern architectural masterpiece. The tower's reflective glass curtain wall gave it a sleek and futuristic look, but soon after completion, a terrifying flaw emerged. Large, heavy glass panels began falling from the building's facade without warning, creating a serious safety hazard for pedestrians below. The root cause of this issue was the thermal expansion and contraction of the glass panels. The tower's curtain wall was designed to allow slight movement, but Boston's extreme temperature fluctuations pushed the glass beyond its limits. During winter, the cold caused the panels to contract significantly, making them detach from their frames. In one shocking incident, a 500-pound glass pane crashed onto the ground, highlighting the urgency of the crisis. To fix the problem, engineers and architects devised a new system to stabilize the glass panels. They introduced a zipper gasket system, which allowed the glass to expand and contract safely while remaining secure. The entire retrofitting process required the removal and reinstallation of thousands of glass panels, making it an extremely costly and time-consuming effort. However, the fix was ultimately successful, ensuring that no more glass would fall from the skyscraper. The John Hancock Tower remains a landmark in Boston today, but its early years serve as a cautionary tale about the risks of cutting-edge architectural designs that fail to account for real-world conditions. Number 4. Trenton Bridge. The collapse of the Trenton Bridge in Norway is a shocking engineering failure that highlights the risks we unknowingly take when crossing everyday structures. This 10-year-old timber and steel bridge, located in southern Norway, crumbled without warning while vehicles were in transit. The sudden disaster led to a dramatic rescue operation, exposing critical design and maintenance flaws that should never have been overlooked. On what seemed like an ordinary morning, drivers were going about their usual routines when the unexpected happened. The ground beneath them gave way. The bridge collapsed into the river below, taking with it a car and a truck. The car was fully submerged, while the truck was left hanging dangerously on the remnants of the fallen structure. Miraculously, both drivers managed to escape without serious injuries. However, the incident raised serious concerns about the safety and durability of infrastructure projects. Trenton Bridge was no ordinary construction. It was designed by the renowned architectural firm Plan Architecture, engineered by Norconsult, and built under the supervision of Contexo. It was supposed to be a masterpiece of modern engineering, blending form and function seamlessly. Yet, despite the involvement of top professionals, the bridge failed catastrophically. Originally expected to last for a century, it crumbled in just a decade, a staggering shortfall that raises alarming questions about its structural integrity, quality control, and long-term maintenance. Number 3. Manhattan Parking Garage Collapse. On a tragic Tuesday in 2023, a parking garage in Lower Manhattan collapsed, leading to disastrous consequences. Initial investigations pointed to 2 major factors behind the failure: the building's age and the excessive weight on its roof. The structure, originally built in 1925, had been in use for nearly a century. Over time, wear and tear, combined with a load beyond its capacity, set the stage for this engineering disaster. City records show that the Ann Street parking garage had been certified for occupancy since January 1926. A later certification in 1957 allowed for more than 5 motor vehicles on the lower floors, and stated that the roof was only suitable for passenger cars. Despite these regulations, reports suggest the structure was holding far more weight than intended at the time of the collapse. Prior violations had already raised red flags about the garage's stability. In 2003, a hazardous violation cited severe structural issues, including cracks in the first-floor ceiling slab and defective concrete. Although a hearing was scheduled for 2004, the issue remained unresolved. Even as late as 2019, a work permit was issued for electrical upgrades to support car charging equipment, but no significant structural reinforcements were made. By 2023, the number of vehicles parked on the roof was estimated at 80 to 90, potentially adding a weight of up to 250,000 pounds. This extreme load likely exceeded the garage's limits, leading to the catastrophic collapse. The tragedy serves as a stark reminder of the dangers of neglecting aging infrastructure and overloading structures beyond their intended capacity. Number 2. Skylab. Skylab was the first space station launched by NASA, intended as an orbiting laboratory for scientific research in the 1970s. It was a groundbreaking project, allowing astronauts to study the effects of long-term weightlessness on the human body while conducting various experiments in space. NASA designed Skylab with a planned lifespan of just 9 years, but one major flaw threatened its success. There was no solid plan for safely bringing it back to Earth. Despite the station's importance, NASA had chosen not to equip it with control or navigation mechanisms for a guided descent, citing cost concerns. As the years passed, problems with Skylab became increasingly evident. By late 1978, scientists discovered that the space station's orbit was decaying, meaning it was gradually falling toward Earth. This was a serious issue because Skylab was a massive 77-ton structure, and if left unchecked, it could crash unpredictably, potentially causing harm to people on the ground. The situation drew widespread public and congressional attention, putting NASA under pressure to take action. One proposed solution was to use the soon-to-be-launched Space Shuttle to boost Skylab into a higher orbit, extending its operational life by another 5 years. However, this plan was never realized due to funding shortages and delays in the shuttle program. With limited options, NASA decided to attempt a controlled re-entry. In 1979, engineers carried out a series of booster rocket firings to adjust Skylab's descent, hoping it would mostly fall into the ocean. While much of the station did land in the Indian Ocean, some debris scattered over Western Australia. The incident made global headlines and served as a lesson in the importance of planning for the entire life cycle of large space structures. Number 1. Nanchang Airport. Nanchang Airport, located in the capital of Jiangxi Province, China, was meant to be a major transportation hub for both domestic and international travelers. It played a crucial role in connecting the city to the rest of the world, serving as a symbol of modernity and convenience. With its sleek terminals and advanced facilities, it stood as a testament to progress. However, this image of modern infrastructure was shattered on August 4, 2019, when a devastating collapse occurred in the newly built Terminal 2. The incident shocked the city and raised serious concerns about construction standards. Investigations later revealed that the collapse was caused by poor construction quality, including the use of substandard materials and inadequate workmanship. These flaws, combined with adverse weather conditions, created a dangerous situation that led to the terminal's partial destruction. The collapse was captured on surveillance footage, showing large sections of the building crumbling to the ground in a chaotic and terrifying scene. Fortunately, the incident occurred during a less busy period, preventing mass casualties. No fatalities were reported, but several individuals sustained injuries. The damage to the terminal was extensive, leaving authorities to assess the failures and reconsider safety regulations for future projects. The disaster at Nanchang Airport became a grim reminder of the consequences of cutting corners in construction. It also served as a wake-up call for stricter oversight in large-scale infrastructure projects. Though repairs and improvements followed, the incident remains one of China's most notable construction failures, highlighting the importance of quality control and accountability in the building industry. Which of these failures surprised you the most? Or do you know of another construction disaster that should have made the list? Let us know in the comments. Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. Thanks for watching till the end.